Good morning, guys. Welcome to another episode of Xah Talk Show. Today is October 18th, Friday, 10 o'clock a.m. San Francisco time. And I'm doing the dip. Wait, there is significant delay with my videos. Okay. San Francisco time, 10 o'clock a.m. Friday, October 18th, 2019. Welcome to Xah Talk Show. Good morning, Bot. Good morning, League of Noobs. But there is a issue with the link. You see, now I'm live chat. You see, I'm showing live chat, but I don't see your links. So I don't know what's the problem. Okay, today's topic, Bart says, talk about Netiquette. Okay, let's talk about Netiquette. I don't have a topic prepared. Oh, but before anything, I want to mention thanks to Sintu Matthias, Henry Netscorx, and for sponsoring this show. And thanks for myrkraverk, for taking my video tutorials. And I don't know why YouTube blocks its own links. So yeah, I don't know why it's that. So Bart says Fire Barbie, Kotick, the Jimquisition. It says it explains the system very well by using a real life example of what happens. What system? The YouTube. Let's see. There is a significant delay. Hold on a second. I think there is a delay. Do you see? Is my mouth synced? Paste. I don't know why there is a delay. CPU memory. Kernel task. CPU. OBS. Why is there a delay? There is a delay because it's synced. Okay. Oh wait, it's not synced. It's synced again. Oh, I don't know what's going on. So video capture. Oh, I think I know why. Hold on a second. Let me fix this. Remove that. Yes, and new video capture because I cropped. That is why I cropped my head. Oh my God! I need a new, more powerful, professional computer. Now it's better because okay now it's better. Is apparently when your video is larger, it sucks CPU. Why is that? Because it doesn't make sense to me because because ultimately I'm streaming this my full screen and so it doesn't matter how much is my video head here. It shouldn't matter. Well, probably because if I crop it here, then the computer needs to process it and show it on this screen. Maybe that is why. CPU bound, I don't know. So good morning, League of Noobs. So Bart says this topic, Fire Barbie Kotick. I don't know who that is. The Jimquisition, I think I heard of that channel, so let's have a look. And also, okay. This video began by swearing. Okay. Fire Bobby Kotick. Okay, I don't know who is that. Jim Sterling. I don't know who is that. Jim Quisition. I don't think I've seen him before. And he's talking about Bobby Kotick. I don't know who that is. And typically, this is my normal way of watching video. Like when I saw this, I play it for 1 second, 10 seconds, then I have to search. I have to look for who is this guy, before I watch the video. And then I have to search this guy, Jim Sterling, 800,000 subscribers, okay? What is he about? Okay, now let's look at Bobby Kotick. Click. So Bobby Kotick, so magnify. Bobby Kotick, born 1963, 5 years older than me. So he is 56. He's an American businessman who serves as CEO of Activision Blizzard. Oh, okay. So that's why he's on the news. And he was the head of several technology companies early in his career. He purchased Activision in 1990s. Okay, Blizzard. Okay, CEO. Okay. On February 16th, 2012, he was elected an outside director of the Coca-Cola company. Okay, so he's the head of Blizzard, and he is on the news because of China. 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 Chinese. China. Fire Bobby Kotick. Okay. So I assume from the outset he is American and he is white American. You see, it's almost always okay. So what I assume, you see, I haven't watched the video yet, but what I'm thinking is that he is pro-democracy American, okay, and by that also means he's white American. Yeah, right. Race war. This is critical. This is fundamental of human animals. Hold on a second. So I assume his opinion, because the Blizzard, what did Blizzard do? Yeah, the Hong Kong situation. The Hong Kong situation, divide and conquer. Are you, as your assumption, are about 100% wrong? Okay. Well, hold on a second. I haven't made my conclusion yet. I'm just, putting out my thought flow. So, like at this moment, I'm assuming he's white American, and looks like he is. Uh, but hold your horses, okay? I have to James Sterling. Okay, anyway, so why is he talking about that? I assume. Shut up. Shut up. Fuck. Okay, shut up. The addictive cost of predatory video something. Okay, the Jimquisition is a video game current affairs show. Oh, video game gamers by a person who says words. You will enjoy those words, no? Trust me, no. And thank God, no. For me, no. No, no, no. Okay, so Bart, I want to ask. So, what game do you play? I mean, you are a gamer, right? Well, at least I mean you are younger people, so I assume you played some games. So, but do you play a lot games like every day, or and what games do you play? He mentions Japan once. That's it. So, as your assumption, your thought flow started with China, and it has nothing to do with China. Yeah, no, hold on a second. I'm giving you my thought flow. Thought flow. It's not. It's just. Thought flow means it's inside of me. It's only because I speak it, so you hear it. I haven't made any judgment. So Bart says I haven't played a lot. I'm interested in making games. Oh, okay. Okay. So what are we talking about? So this video. So you want my opinions on it, or is there something you want to say? Okay, so anyway, so Bobby Kotick. Okay, so he's a head of Blizzard. So I'm assuming this is about Hong Kong situation because on the news, Hong Kong, there's a gaming competition or something. There's a big shot player playing some kind of card game or something, some game, gamers thing, and he said he mentioned Hong Kong. Yeah, he support Hong Kong independence or something like that. Democracy. Fuck, and. It's all over the news. And China, China censored it. Well, not China fired him or or told Blizzard to shut down, to kick him out, something like that. So that's why it's all over the news. So the basic issue is that Americans, many of them, let's say half Americans, USA citizens, they want to support Hong Kong because it's democracy. Okay. Meanwhile, um, most Chinese people in China, I would say, yeah, 99% of Chinese people in China, they support China. But anyway, that's a controversy. So when I see the title "Fire Bobby Kotick" and he is the CEO of Blizzard, so that is what I'm thinking. That's this topic is about. And if we judge by the title, then maybe that is his opinion. He says we should fire Bobby Kotick, something like that. I don't know. See that I have to watch the video to see what he's saying. So what is your point about the video? So Bart says, I showed you the video because you are very confused about my opinion on the current system, and this video resembles my opinion in the best, clearest way. Okay, so what current system? Like what system are you talking about? Your assumptions are still very wrong. Yeah, it's not my assumption. It's not assumption. It's just my thought flow. I haven't watched the video yet. Uh, because Activision, Fire, yeah, I don't know what the so what system? The system like the big brothers, the government. So you are trying to tell me your opinion about a system, something? Should we like watch it and talk about it? It's gonna. Nah, I don't think so. This is 18 minutes, and I cannot. 18 minutes unless that's going to be, oh, I want to thank these people. I did. Yeah, so thank them for PayPal and stuff, Patreon. Okay, watch after stream. Okay, so and Bart says we're gonna talk about Netiquette anthropology. Okay, the Netiquette anthropology. So that article you will find in, if you go to my homepage and scroll down, then you go to hacker code and scroll down, and this is the page of Netiquette anthropology. Hold on a second. So auto click. Yes, Netiquette anthropology. Tales of tech geekers. When a person's sanity is at balance, when human passion is raging, no etiquette must get in the way. Xah 2001. Back in 1990s and 2000s, netiquette is a very popular term among tech geekers because every time you use, because when you go online, back then internet is not like today. Wikipedia started around 2003, and Hacker News, Reddit started around 2004 or 2005. So they only begin. You see, Reddit, Hacker News, they just started. So back then, and before Hacker News, Reddit, and all that, you have news groups. You have a few online forums, Slashdot, for example, and Netiquette is very popular because they are thinking that when you join a forum, you're supposed to stay there and read what's there, things like that, before you open your mouth. So in fact, there is a whole document written about netiquette. Okay, let's search for it. Uh, okay, okay. So boss says, what's that video is about? I got 6 person watching. Uh, okay, I don't have a topic today. So what are we doing? So we are going to look at netiquette. Okay, you cannot even find it anymore because the erasure of history by Google and all that. So it used to be, for example, in 1990s or 2000s, when you search netiquette, you will get into these several versions of documentation about netiquette. Netiquette means net etiquette, means it means as a person, if you go online, there are certain rules, etiquette you should follow. For example, you should never, when you join a forum like Hacker News or Reddit or something, you are not supposed to join and start to talk right away. Okay, one of the netiquette is that you should hang on, join the forum. Let's say programming language, Perl, Python, or any other topics like sex, BDSM. That's one of the popular topic back then. BDSM, which stand for bondage, discipline, sadomasochism. Okay, that's a sex thing, and today it becomes a monster. It becomes this huge monster all over. Especially the Americans take mixed in with the social justice BDSM, like how to do it, how to sign a contract, how to sell, how to be a slave. Okay, BDSM. Okay, I'm kind of into. Okay, so that is BDSM is one of the big topic of the online stuff back then. So anyway, you have the concept of netiquette. People say you should, when you join a forum, you should not start to talk right away. You should wait, read, get the sense, get the feel of what the culture of that forum is about. The rules and stuff. Then after a week, then you can ask your questions or things like that. And also one of the rules is that you need to read the FAQ. Typically, often every forum have a FAQ, frequently asked questions. Basically, those are compiled. People go to a forum, ask questions about all the time. For example, you go to BDSM, you go to programmer forums, people ask functional programming language forums. For example, comp.lan.function, functional. Okay, comp.lan.functional. You have lots of these forums. So you go to a functional programming group, there's a FAQ, frequently asked questions, because people go there. Usually you have certain questions, like 20 to 30 questions people ask all the time. For example, Emacs. How do you start to learn Emacs Lisp? What is the best book for Emacs Lisp? Some questions people ask all the time. So after a few years, the regulars, what another jargon, regulars means people stay in that forum all the time. So people have been there in this forum for 10 years, 5 years. So they seen all these questions. So they started to collect all the best answers to that question. So in sex forum, for example, how do you? Oh my God. Okay, that's it's programming forums. Functional. So functional programming. What are the functional programming languages? For example, that is one of the FAQ. So people have collected the best answers. There is also C programming language forum, comp.lan.c and comp.lan.c++. Okay, so for example, you go to C, there are lots of technical questions about C, very common, frequently asked questions. So people have compiled all the best answers. In fact, back then, these FAQ are equivalent to today's Wikipedia. It is basically the source everyone goes to. You have a question about C, you go to the C news groups forum to look for the FAQ because it's got all the best answers over the years, compiled by people, written by people like you and me, everyone else. Good morning, ZZQV. So you have FAQ, you have regulars, you have Netiquette, and you go to, for example, and FAQ is high quality, extreme high quality. Okay, and also some of them, I think many of them has been published as a book. For example, the FAQ of C, or was it C++, has been published as a book, basically printed in a printed form. So let's see, Xah FAQ. Okay, so actually I might have some. Okay, we need to look for FAQ Netiquette. Netiquette, some example of Netiquette documents. You don't find it anymore. Uh, so for example, this Netiquette, Florida Atlantic University. What is Netiquette? Simply put, it is internet etiquette. Um, okay, so yeah, so you see, this Florida University, Florida Atlantic University, they have their own version of FAQ. Now you see they are kind of out of touch. Many of these academic websites, usually their web page is 10 or 20 years old. This is probably an example because nobody talk about Netiquette anymore. But you can see an example of history. They are talking about Netiquette. For example, they are telling, you look at this. So you are looking at historical documentation. This is about 10 or 20 years ago. You see, basic email guidelines. Mail on the internet is not secure. Never include anything in an email message that you would not want printed in the newspaper. Email is sent unencrypted and is easily read. Okay. Then it says, be careful if you send anything but plain text, also known as ASCII text, as email. Some recipients may use email programs which cannot open email messages composed in HTML, or they may not be able to open the attached files that you try to send. Okay, so this is definitely in the early 2000s, 2003, let's say. So you are looking at a historical document, Netiquette. Yeah. So I'm saying Netiquette is very popular. Every forum has there's lots of Netiquette. Um, so what? So okay, that's an example of Netiquette. Netiquette and some of the jargons, regulars. Okay, FAQ. Um, Things like that. Okay, so in fact, let's see if I have an article about Netiquette, about FAQ. No, I don't have. I do not have an article about FAQ. But okay, but so what are we saying? So yeah, I'm going to show you the. Let's see, what are these? Microsoft hatred FAQ. Nasty Mac OS X, nasty Mac OS extended attribute, those with at sign. Okay, so mainly is per Python a day. Some of these are my newsgroup posts. That's 20 years ago. So what is this? Mailing list archive per Python a day. No, that's Yahoo group. Okay, so about says. So okay, so Netiquette FAQ. So what are we trying to find? We are trying to find. Okay, so let's go to FAQ. Okay, now there is this website that is internet revenue service. No, not that. IRS. This is the government, U.S. government tax department. They want you to pay. So we search for FAQ. Oh, you don't find it anymore because okay, yeah. So you see, history changes. So you don't even find the page. The page doesn't show up here anymore. So anyway, there is a website archive, FAQ archive. So this website, Internet FAQ archive. Let's look at it. Yeah. So this archive, at least 15 years ago, in around 2005, it's an archive all the FAQs. So you have like I think over thousands of them, or thousands of them, and so FAQ, as I said, it's the best thing. It's like a Wikipedia today. But however, this particular website, as far as I know, they become corrupted, just like every website today. So you go here, I'm not sure if they actually hold the original FAQ anymore. And last time when we were doing a video last week also, we have seen ads. For example, if you turn on ads, you see ads and you see, so it's corrupted. You cannot trust this website anymore. But anyway, 15 years ago, at least in 2005, I can say for sure this website collects all the FAQs, original FAQs on functional programming, on C, on C++, on computational geometry, all the best questions, all the most frequently asked questions and answers on computational geometry. The other day someone asked me, how do you find interesting algorithms? So there in that FAQ you have huge amount of info. In fact, they are professional book quality. So FAQs. Let's see if we can find usernet FAQ index. Yeah, I cannot trust this website, whatever. But if you try, within an hour, you will probably find some examples of FAQ. Let's say functional programming FAQ. I don't think you can find it. I mean, it's hard to find. Yeah, today you just find all the other websites talking about it. What I'm trying to find is the original comp.land.functional programming, that forums, that news groups FAQ. Beginner's Guide to Functional Programming, FAQ, Kotlin programming language, functional programming. Yeah, it takes some time to find it. So FAQ is hugely popular around 1990s and up to say 2005. And some of them became books like C. I remember there's one C or C++. I forgot which. Okay. So about FAQs, Bobby Kotick, I don't know who that is, but let's copy this video here so I can watch it later, and you guys can watch it later. So close that. 7 people. Okay, so what are we talking about? FAQ. Okay, we're talking about Netiquette Anthropology. So on this page is my collection of many things I've written, posted to the net from 1999 to about 2012. I stopped using Usenet around 2011 or 2012. 2011 is about right. So I stopped using Usenet. So this is an index of most articles I posted to the Usenet that's related to Netiquette or FAQ or the net culture. Okay, and it's filled with hatred. That is my life. Okay, let's read the comments. Watch after stream. I was more okay. So there are things in this word you didn't write. Are there? There are things in this word you didn't write an article about yet. Yes. Well, of course, actually, a lot. I hope they are still good. What do you mean? You mean the FAQ? S they are still good, but they are kind of outdated. Many of, yeah, they are kind of outdated, because now it's 20 years. For example, uh, computational geometry FAQ or the FAQ about C++, it's outdated, because C++ has a lot of changes. So did computational geometry. So did BDSM, the sex topic. Uh, 20 years, today, if you want to know, yeah, a lot of changes. And also the reason these FAQ don't show up as top search because you have lots of more better information now. You go to Wikipedia, for example. You have computational geometry, then 10,000 links to different articles. So why stop? Good morning, Freddie Freeman. Why stop? About what? Bart says the site's HTML name is very fitting. Oh yeah, so you mean my website or you mean some other site? Do you still play any Vidya? What is Vidya? Uh, Vitruvi. What is Vidya? So, what are we talking about? We're talking about FAQ, but let me have a drag of this THB, the essence of marijuana, and it is legal in California. Okay, in my place it's legal. In your place it's illegal. Is it legal in Germany? But but what city are you in Germany? Can you guys see the smoke? When you do the vape, the fun part is the smoke. That's, well, I like that part. But I suppose some of them they don't they try to not have any smoke at all because they don't you use this. Some people use this in public. They don't want anything to show. But at home, you want the smoke, so you can. It's fun to see. And on YouTube, there are a lot of these young people. They have competitions, and and it's going crazy these days. So I'm getting old, but the young people they have vapes, all colors. Red, blue, yellow, and they can blow all sort of rings and stuff. Very it's fun to watch. Actually, a lot of that. Let's go look at some of them. YouTube, vape. There's like competitions. It's very fun to watch. They can blow all kind of things. Vape show. Look at this amazing vape trick compilation. Okay, so you can watch some of that. 20 million views. Okay, let's watch this one. 20 million views. Oh, that's boring. Okay, so you get, you see what that. So do you guys see this? I mean, of you young people out there, is this something like your friends do, like in college or in high school? Uh, so Greendeck says glorious chat and glorious chat. What glorious chat? Video game. So why did I stop using Usenet? Well, because it became spam. Like no, like around 10. I talked about this last week also. So if you search, you go to YouTube, my channel, search for Xali, search for Netiquette. I think you'll find it. Or you just go to my Xah Talk page. Okay, Xah Talk, uh, Xah Talk page. Then search of the let's go to Xah Talk. Okay, search for Netiquette. There it is. So actually, what where is that? What is this one? No, that's not it. Yeah, well, sometimes I talked about it 10 days ago or something. So anyway, why did I stop? Because it became all spam. Few, the real users, they all left news group because the internet. You have Reddit, you have Hacker News, you have Slack, you have Slack, you have Discord, you have all thousand things. You have Stack Overflow, so people don't use Newsgroup anymore. So those people are only the old people, like 50 or more plus old, and they are fewer and fewer because they got married, they are busy with their life, they died. So nobody basically Newsgroup is dead in 2010. That's probably the good year to put it, and nobody use it. So it's all spam. 99% of posts is spam. And in fact, I talked about it in one of these articles here. So Netiquette Anthropology, Tales of Tech Geekers. Net Ethology, a troll's confection. They call me a troll, so I'm a troll. So one of these articles, let's see, Paul Graham, Death of Troll, My Memory of Eric Nagum. That's Eric Nagum is so-called the most notorious troll. One of, okay, actually there are a lot, but he's the most notorious in Lisp language forums, Complan Lisp. Eric Nagum. If you code Lisp, you know him. You probably heard of his stories. So I was going to say, so why do I? Anyway, so there's a lot of articles. It's all these articles. Death of news groups. Okay, this one. Death of news groups. I talked about this. So I wrote this in 2010, and I discussed why it's dead. You can read in detail. Thanks. I see. I'll read it. Okay, so they can blow all kind of things. Okay, yeah. all the all the potheads and green fact. Okay, I'm gonna be. Let's see. Shall I get stoned today just for the show? for for a little bit color. Should I? Since we are not talking about topics, do you like any video games? Yeah, I love it, but I don't have money to play. So I also talked about that. Yeah, I have not really played video games except Second Life. I lived in Second Life for from 2007 to 2010. I live in it like 8 hours a day. In Second Life, I can talk about Second Life because Second Life is it's human animals community and women. Okay, you can talk about women because second life is a new technology, the virtual world, and every new technology is filled with porn. That's how porn is one of the major pusher of technological advancement. Porn. So in Second Life, and today okay, let's not talk about sex related stuff. So Bart says, how much for your BDSM bot from Second Life? Bot? Which one? Which page or what? Don't post the link. Okay, don't post any link about that. What bot are you talking about? Well, 8 hours is some. Well, yeah. because well, basically the whole day. When basically I wake up snow. I I said about this. I don't really enjoy this marijuana because it makes you stupid. That's it. Then you start to smile. You just smile and laugh. It makes you stupid. And if I do a bit too much, maybe I should stop now because I can feel it now. But if I take a few more drags, then I cannot, it's just gonna be smiling all the time. I can, you cannot program, you cannot do math, you cannot think. It shut down your thinking. Uh, it plugs your thinking neurons. It tells them to sleep. Then I have to go to sleep after, when doing that. So what is the difference between yuppies and hippies according to your free dictionary? According to you mean in my word? Well, yuppie and hippies. Yuppie means the basically white collar young people who work in offices in cities. Like that's what you call yuppies. So the best example illustrating yuppies is this movie. Let me show you. Xah movie. Okay, this is Xah's favorite movies. Movie screenshots. Okay, open that. Logan's Run. Open that. Movie 300 and the Battle of Thermopylae. Okay, open that. Intro to Video Codex. Okay, Emacs shell in Tron, in movie Tron. Okay, and let's search for Xali favorite movies. Best movies. Okay, that's my best movies. Best social commentary movies. Best codec. Best video codec for screencast or animation. Okay. Well, today you're just gonna watch me get stoned today. That is today's topic. Uh, oh, yuppies. Yeah, let's not forget. Let's not get distracted. We want to talk about yuppies, okay? But let me go through these tabs. Movie 300 and the Battle of Thermopylae. Oh, okay. Let's not digress. Remember, we need to show yuppies. Okay, remind me. Okay, please. There's a movie about yuppies. Actually, let's do it right now. Let's search for cute girls. Oh God, I need to buy this. What is this? Okay. Oh, clothing. Oh, shoes and clothing. Jesus. Okay, so movies. Xah Li Fight Club. Fight Club. So if you want to know what does yuppies mean, you watch this movie, Fight Club. Okay. Now, Fight Club, you have two characters. Fuck YouTube. Fuck YouTube. Okay, Fight Club. Fight Club, you have this character. Okay, he. You have this character. What's his name, guys? What is that character's name? Okay, but anyway, he's you got this got you got two versions of the character. Durden something. Guys, type it. You said live SL. The narrator. It's not no no not Jack. No, not Jack. The Durden. Yeah, well, God, that's so. I'm guessing Tyler Durden. That's right. Tyler Durden. Anyone who loves Fight Club will not remember. That's because Tyler Durden has become a meme now. Because, for example, there's a one website. I forgot what's the website name, but it's a American right wing website, news website. So it's zero hedge. Okay, zero. Let me show you. Zero hedge. Okay, it's questionable website. This is the website Zero Hedge. You can go to Wikipedia and read about it. That's their logo. But let's go to Zero Hedge. So it's very anti social justice warrior website. But however, their content is kind of twisted, just like the social CNN, New York Times, The Verge, AJ Plus, BuzzFeed. Those are extreme social justice scan, American extreme left websites. On the other hand, this Zero Hedge is rather the extreme American right website, anti-social justice. So their stories are often very twisted. So, but anyway, so you go to any one of these. Let's see something not controversial. Okay, let's say this one. Let's read it. Hillary Clinton pitches conspiracy theory that Tulsi Gabbard geostand are Russian assets. Okay, that's somewhat true. You see, so you go to Zero Hedge, this questionable website. Then you see this author is Tyler Durden. Okay, in fact, I think every one of their article is written by Tyler Durden. Okay, panel says you must write a script to don't show YouTube videos if they are deleted. Yeah, I know that. That's more work. I've been doing this kind of work for 20 years. You check. And also these days, you crawl the web like YouTube. They don't want you to crawl things like that. They have in general. Um, and also, well, okay, that's another topic. Also, the question is about dead links. Dead links is a ubiquitous thing happening on the internet all over the place. You have 1 billion websites, new websites every day, something like that. And dead links accumulate. You have giga peta billions of dead links all over the place. And it used to be like 20 years ago, 10 years ago, in 1990s or 2000s, the mentality about dead links is that you always fix it. There are not supposed to be any dead links, but that doesn't work. Gradually, we see, because fixing dead links is an impossible, tremendous, time-consuming, and and auto and ultimately little use task. Okay, because you keep writing websites such as this news website. Every day they put out what, 5 articles every day. So in 1 year you have 15,000 articles. In each article you have, let's say, 5 or 10 links. As time pass on, after 2 years, three, you have 1 billion dead links. You can write a program to crawl them to find if they are dead, but then you need to change your text, and that takes human to do that. So basically, nobody fix dead links anymore. So dead links originally is a concept such that the mentality of programmers, especially the geeker, the hacker types, the Unix philosophy fuckheads, okay, the mentality typically is that you fix dead links always. There should be no dead links on the net. But gradually over the years, the mentality becomes dead link is just part of the internet. Okay, it's when article gets old, links become dead. You leave it be. You don't go fix it. Okay, that's a mentality. For me, I'm always kind of slow to adapt the new mentalities in anything. So I keep maintaining links, no dead links throughout my website until I still fix links, but yeah, I'm not aggressive in doing that anymore these days because I myself have 6,000 articles, each one written by myself. And oh my God, you don't know how much time you have to spend to fix that links. Every day I spend 3 hours. Well, like I mentioned before, 2 hours answering people's questions on Reddit, on my email, on Twitter, on Google Plus, on every social network. I answer questions. Then that's 2 hours. Then 5 hours, maybe 2 hours spent on trying to write new articles about programming, JavaScript tutorial, Golang tutorial, things like that. Basically, you spend 10 hours or 20 hours to write one article. But anyway, then another 3 hours you spend, like another 2 hours or 1 hour, something like that every day you spend on fixing old articles. Because as you write, like I said, each website you produce maybe, one, for me, maybe one or two articles. But for them, maybe 10 articles a day. Very fast, very soon you have tons of articles, tons of dead links. So for me, every day it becomes I have 6 articles out there. Some technology I haven't used, because it's so articles accumulate. I cannot go. So every day I have more and articles to reread. Reread what I wrote. For example, even let's say just let's say this page, this Netiquette Anthropology. I started to create this index page about 10 years ago. It's probably already 10 years old now. But some of these articles are back from 2000, year 2000, 2001. But anyway, and there are dead links, so for example, so this page, many of these articles I haven't read. I haven't reread them for more than almost all of them, for 10 years or five, or so every day it's impossible to reread, or, recheck, double check, things like that. So dead links. So anyway, the point I'm trying to communicate here is the concept, the transition of mentality towards dead links. Okay, that is kind of a thing I want to tell you guys. This is about history, the transition of mentality towards dead links. And so, let me repeat. Today, it's just part of historical document. You don't change it. You don't fix it. And same thing with YouTube. For example, we ran into this YouTube doc, and 2 days ago I went to Google's. You can when many things, many questions or these issues, you can always look at what other people do. For example, regarding dead links, you can, for example, then you can go check Microsoft. They are a big company, or Apple, or Google. They are big companies. So what do they do? How do they handle dead links? You can go research. So this is research, which is what I do, and I've been doing these kind of things about dead links for every few years. So yesterday or 2 days ago, I went to one of my older article that goes to YouTube. Google's. Let's go to. Uh, okay, so many articles. I digressed a lot, and I forgot to address yuppies versus hippies. Stance on Hong Kong, I talked about that in several times, 2 or 3 times in my past videos. So just go to my channel, search for Hong Kong. That's one thing. At least there are 2 videos about it, I think. Then search for democracy. Okay, go to my YouTube channel, search for democracy. I have 2 or 3 articles about that. You can see. So yuppies and hippies remind me. Okay, so we can talk about that. But right now, so I was talking. Okay, digression and digression and linked digression and Jesus, we need a hash table of digressions. So what we are talking about now, yeah, dead links, and there is, yeah. So you go to, yes, you go to. I know where to go to. You go to hacker code. Then you scroll down. Then here are some essays I've written that contains a embedded video of some famous programmers talking. Okay, so one of them is, for example, Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg speaks Chinese. He went to China trying to peddle his Facebook, but he failed. Mark Zuckerberg is a scumbag. He's a scum of humanity. Programmers, okay, Lisp at APL. Okay, so actually there is a Google search brain. Okay, for example, this one, search brain talk on China, Wikipedia, search engines. This is back in 2005. So search brain, Google's founder, one of Google's founder, he has a video in 2005 talking about these issues, and the video is gone. Okay, you go to my live website. This is my local website. I don't have JavaScript on. But you go to this page, my website, you will see that the video is gone, deleted. Google erasing history. But however, there's a link. You see, usually when I write, I try to make things complete. So there's a link to Google blog. More video of Google is at this link. So okay, so let's try to go to that link. Okay, so this link, you see, this link, let's open in Brave. Actually, not open. Open in Chrome. Okay, open link in Chrome. So you go to Google's blog, and you can see how they deal with dead videos or dead links. You see, video gun, Adobe Flash player is blocked. Adobe Flash history. We are looking at history, guys. So this article is 2008. So another video. The video is not available because it has no video stream. Okay, I don't know where it's dead. Okay, some is available, and another one dead. Adobe not available. You see, so you see, here's an example of how time consuming it is if you write blogs over the years. So you see, then you have to fix this. For example, if you wrote this blog and now you realize, okay, Adobe is dead, browsers no longer support Adobe, what you gonna do with this? That's a question. That's a writer's question. If you are blog writers, if you are book author, you have questions like this. You have to make a decision. What are you gonna do with this? Are you going to go in, rewrite the whole thing without the video, or are you going to add a blurb saying, oh, this video is dead? That's another option. Or you're just gonna leave it like that. Just leave it like that. Leaving it like that is not actually a great choice, because if you just leave it like that, with the dead video, then what it means that this page is become a historical page. So people no longer go to your page for whatever content it's saying. Rather this page becomes a historical document about that topic. It changed because then when people search your page, this page will not show up. Your page will show up only when people search the history of something. Then that page, you see. So in other words, but nobody search history of something. Nobody. So in other words, if you leave all your dead links and dead videos, that means pretty much means your page is dead. Okay, nobody reads it. Nobody. Like maybe one person a month, one person a year. That's a situation. So for example, me, I have written 6,000 documents. like you can say 3,000 of them, 4,000 of them is dead. Nobody, nobody, nobody read it. Maybe one, two, 10% in a year, something like that. So it's impossible. It's tremendous. It's basically it's dead links. You don't fix it anymore. So anyway, back to the topic. So I was saying when you are right, doesn't matter what you do, programming, writer, or anytime you have a question, one solution is to always look at what other people, big experts do on that issue. So regarding dead links, we can go to Google, look at what Google do, Microsoft, or Mozilla website. You look at them, and basically, if you research, if you do that, the conclusion is basically they don't fix it. Dead are just dead. Once a document is written, after a month, it's archived. It's kind of like that. You don't fix things. You might rewrite the whole, but you usually don't. So that's about dead links, and this is about Tyler Durden. Okay, let's copy this. So after today, let's go back to my video. Xah Talk Show index. Xah Talk Show. After today, I have to watch my own videos and kind of walk through this extremely time consuming. Okay, Tyler Durden, because I have to write down what we talked about today. Okay, Tyler Durden, close. Fight Club. Okay, copy that. Fight Clubs. Okay, let's read the comments. Let's see where we go. Jack, yes, one of the guy in that video. So you are right. Vitruvi, you are right. One of the guys is called Jack. The which one is Jack? Yeah, the basically that's Tyler Durden's the inferior one. The true one. Wait, is it? I think so. I forgot. You must write a script. Okay. Good evening. Good evening, Vulcan. Vulcan. Uh, what your position on politics? I talked about that in past videos. Xah stands on Hong Kong. Okay. CSS course brush. Okay, you guys are new. Watch some of my old videos. Okay, so you'll see where are we doing, what are we doing. So panels. Good morning. So can we say that dead links and strikes out corrected text is part of some king of Netiquette, websites that are alive and part of history? It's part of some king of Netiquette. What do you mean? Websites that are alive and a part of history. What is a CSS script? Layout framework law. Wait, but don't you have the offline version? Can't you offer it download? Hey man, is it your Satoshi? Okay. Do we have trolls here? Are you guys coming from 4chan or some other chan? So how long have we been talking today? 1 hour. Okay, is it enough? Is it good enough? Should we shut down? Dead links. We went through so many sidetrack that I forgot where were we? So okay, Fight Club. Fight Club is a fantastic movie. Okay, we talk about movies. We now here is stop this. Okay, fuck the ads. Okay, this article is about the best video codec for screenshots or line animation. Okay, so Jesus. You cannot escape her. Why do I want to ban Emacs? What are you talking about? Ban keyboard. Oh, okay. Yeah. I did a video on that yesterday or 2 days ago. Yeah, we talked about that a lot. Let's skip that today. Um, well, basically because modifier keys, the way you do them, that's bad for your hands. Okay, so here is my collection of my favorite movies, best social commentary movies. Now I highly recommend Brazil. It's a fantastic story. If you like 1984 kind of thing, you will love it. Um, so I mean, okay, so Brazil. Okay, check out Brazil. Fantastic. Okay, Brazil. Check out that movie. You just wish. Okay, so this best video codec for screencast online. We didn't talk about it, but okay, close. Fight Club screenshots, best movies. Okay, you have several categories. So let's go to sci-fi. Okay, now back to Emacs shell. Emacs and VI in movie Tron. So in the movie Tron, actually you can see Emacs. This one. This is E shell. You see, they are showing this in the movie. So because one of the hacker guys is using it, and you can see this is Emacs screen. They are using kind of a glass touch, like giant huge tablet. So you have this virtual keyboard and the guy is typing over there, and you have whatever that is, I don't know. And here is Emacs, and it is eShell. You can see the word eShell there, and eShell is like that. You see, this is eShell, and you can see the word eShell at the bottom. And in fact, we can make it a theme. Let's try theme. Okay, so let's go to Emacs blog. Go to Practical Emacs. Then near the bottom is how do you create themes? THEME. Color. Uh, color source code. Okay, not here, but if you go to Emacs init setup, then search for theme. There it is, set color theme. So let's do a color theme. Customize theme. Okay, then let's see. Oh, okay, so let's do that. Save theme settings. Let's see if it's just one window or the whole thing. Shit, I don't like the themes. Fuck. Close that. Okay, there you go. It's just themes. And here is my eShell again. Let's do Git. Let's magnify so you can see. Actually, yeah, so you can see Git status. Ooh, technology. Ooh, PowerShell, Python, Xah Talk Show, contour keyboard, contour mouse, Git add. Shut the fuck up. Git commit. Ooh, 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 technology. Ooh. Then delete backup. Okay, CD to the previous stir. Oh, I forgot to CD to the previous stir. Yeah. Git status. Okay. Git add. Git commit. Do it. And wait, I don't want that. Okay, sync to my website. Do it. And now delete backup. Great, fantastic. This is Xah. So that is the movie about Tron, Xah. Okay, so let's copy the link, close it, back to Emacs, close Xah, and back to close my Emacs blog, back to my Xah Talk Show. Make the link here, show in browser. So that's some of the topics we talked about. Then let's go to what is this? Okay, this is Sergey Brin. Sergey Brin lectures. So copy that. We talked about that. Paste it here. Did we already? No. Okay. So close Sergey Brin. Okay. Xah start command log mod. So on the left window, you see all my Emacs commands. Okay, and let's go back to Sergey Brin. Close. Xah Talk Show refresh. Close. And the color theme. Okay, copy that back to Emacs, paste it. This is how to set up color theme. Okay, close it. Netiquette Anthropology, copy it. Did we paste it here? Netiquette Anthropology, we did not. Oh, okay, paste it here, show in browser. There we have it. Close Netiquette Anthropology. Actually, that should keep open. So because we were still talking about that, but let's go to best sci-fi movies. Okay, these are good movies. Okay, this one I like in particular, Jupiter Ascending. This is kind of artistic thing. Then okay, this is the history of the movie 300. There's a history of it. You can study history, Greek, battle 2000 years ago, and also English. And Logan's Run, that's great movie, science fiction. Okay, so what are we done? I think I'm done. I think. Okay, I need a drink. So let's read the comments and drink, and maybe that's it. Drink. I need to. Am I stoned? I don't think so. Maybe. Let's see. Let's pour the crystal clear drinks. Then apple juice. Today's juice is apple juice. And let us read the comments, and maybe that will be it. Now I got 16 people watching. Am I quiet? Check, 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 check. Check, check. Good morning, Dizzy. Vitruvi. Having a favorite currency. You are quiet. I'm not quiet, right? I can talk. You can hear me. You can hear me. Let's try this. You can hear me, right? Video and stuff. And let's go back here. You can hear me, right? You can hear me. So let's see comments. Okay, comments, address. If you have a question for me, put my name to it so it shows up orange. How to subscribe Xord Emacs dot. Oh my god, what are you talking about? Where are you from? Vitruvi. Vitruvi, where are you from? Freddie Freeman, well, gonna say it should be Eth as it's one I'm developing in. What's your GitHub username? Okay. Don't worry, no 4chan raid. Oh, raid, that's a proper word, yes. I was just messing around. Oh, okay. What is your opinion on cryptocurrencies, though? What is your opinion on the blockchain technology? I think it's great. I mentioned this a few times in my videos. I don't know much about it, but I think it's inevitability uh, for human animals. It's a matter of not whether it'll be around. It's a matter of when. So maybe in the next 10 years or 20 years, everyone, it'll be universal. Some sort of cryptocurrency will be the currency in the universe, globally. I'm not sure universally yet because we human animals have not moved out of Earth yet. Now that Tesla guy, Elon Musk, is leading us to it, but we are not yet. We are not on Mars yet. But if one day we are like in Star Trek or in the Star Wars universe, then we could say possibly cryptocurrency will be universal instead of global. You see, it's an interesting thing about linguistics. Global versus universal. Why global? Global means a ball. Well, and it means Earth. Why global? Well, because global means all, because that's where we are. That's just on this ball. But universal is more about the universe, and we are not yet there. So, any other questions? Any questions? I think that's it for. Oh yeah, actually today the main topic we were talking about Netiquette anthropology. We have not begun talking about that yet. All we did before is just prelude to the context of Netiquette. That is typically my case in my talk shows. Before I talked for 1 hour, but I haven't even begun to talk about the topic yet because there's some very interesting things here. I will build a dam when there is a pussy flood, for I am a collector of nature and a lover of its treasure. I will use my savings to quench those thirsty and lubricate those angry, for I have suffered and suffered the pain and anguish. Why can't you be normal? Why can't you? Why can't you be normal? What do tech geeking morons want? Okay. This article is addressed to the Unix philosophy or philosophers, so Unix philosophy type of people, or the Emacs phonetics type of people. So the title is "What do tech geeking morons want? What do they want? What the fuck do they want?" You know, they call me a troll. So I read, I was known as a troll back, if in the 2000s. So, but to me, I'm not a troll. Okay, I understand I'm controversial, and I understand oftentimes it's intentional. Okay, fuck you, because you many of the Unix philosophy or the fuckheads, they are just spreading misinformation and truth. So they are fuckheads. So I go there, I tell them to fuck off, and I give my reasons, my rationality, organized and complete, and take me hours to write them. But they don't. They ignore it. They attack me. They do a thing. They call me a troll. I don't think. But to me, I'm not a troll. Okay, I understand I'm a controversial. So what I'm doing is, in modern society, in America, in the democracy kind of people way of thinking, what I'm doing is called peaceful um, uh, non-conformality, or what is it called? Peaceful. I forgot. Anyway, so that's So anyway, this page is a collection of the articles I've written publicly. So what do you tech geeking morons want? So when I read, when I argue with them, it's usually heated, right? It's called a flame war. So I argue with them, but often it's a case like, what are they thinking? Like you read that what For example, we are arguing about some topic. You said something, they say something. You say something, they say something. But when I read their stuff, their reply, I say, "What are you thinking? What are you talking about?" For example, I just told you why. Like, do you agree or not agree? If you do not agree, say something. About that, what I just said. Like argue, right? We argue, but it appears to me you did not read what I said, and you just go on about some other things. Like often when you are in argument, this is uh, the feelings you'll get. I don't think it's just me. I think you'll get that in any kind of argument, political too, political, religion especially, or any argument with even your friends or your family. When you know because when you are in heated argument, you are emotional. You are not really logical, rational. You are not really paying the details of what other people say. Like when you are in a heated argument, what other people say immediately it triggers. you know, you are not reading between the lines, but simply the word he mentioned or the way he is saying about something, it triggers you. Then you're gonna you know fusillade, fire fusillades of missiles at the guy. So it's back and forth, you know. So anyway, so I was reading, for example, I was reading what they are saying, and it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? So there is this article. Why do tech geeking morons want? Like, what the fuck do they want? What are they online for? So hi David. Okay, who is this David guy? Now this one is written in 2008. This one happened in comp.emacs or comp. No, okay. This piece is posted to comp.emacs or gnu.help.emacs or gnu.emacs.help. Okay, it's posted to these two news groups. So there is this guy David. Okay, David is I didn't say his last name. I forgot what his last name, but he is a Emacs developer. Okay, GNU Emacs developer. David Kaspriv, something like that. Okay, he's one of the regular on the Emacs news group. I think you can still find. I don't remember. I think you can still find his post on the Emacs dev mailing list. Like you can search for the Emacs dev mailing list. You'll find it. But I don't remember if I have seen his posts anymore. People get old, so some of them may passed away. I don't know. It's sad to think about actually. So anyway, he's a regular, David. So I'm saying, are you like trying to be a dumbass or are you trying to be divisive? I can play a round of game with you or two. In this thread, so far there are two morons. One is Pascal. Congratulations, Pascal. The other is you. Congrat. Okay. So I started to write So this is why people call me a troll. Okay, so I'm fighting them, I'm fucking with them, but it's not their typical concept of troll. Okay, so actually I've been talking a lot. I think that's it for today. So the troll Netiquette Anthropology. 1 hour and 25 minutes. Yeah, that's a good time to stop. So the Truvi says you are in tropical island. For your information, I live in the Caribbean. Caribbean? I don't think so. Uh, yeah, right. Ahoy, matey, let me get a hold of the mast. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Hi, Freddy. So did I miss anything? Did I miss anything? Anything else, Bot? I think that's it. So we're gonna shut down in 1 minute. Jupiter. Okay, let's go back to Emacs. Emacs themes. Yeah, Emacs themes. So where is the Jupiter? Just paste it. I don't know where. Go back to close it. Copy. Close. Back to Emacs. Go here. Paste. Uh, not copy. Close. Back here. That. 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 Moving screenshots. Close. Vape. Close. So Bart says, don't forget the video after stream. Okay. Bye guys. Thanks for watching. If you like my stuff, go to my website xahli.info. Then you have Patreon and stuff. Rocking Dog theme finally. Good morning, Derek. Derek is watch this. Look, see. So we could do this together sometimes. Bye, Weibo. Bye, guys.